I am so happy to leave this place, bro.
Yeah.
I was fucking smiling.
Fucking drains you. That shit is some bullshit.
Bro. I don't get it. Like, my mood completely shifts when I leave school. Like, I'll be in class, I'll be quiet as fuck, I'll be fucking bored. I don't want to be here. I walk out of class, I feel so much more energized, so much better, and I just realize what I have to do. Like, I fucking hate school, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a waste of fucking time.
And I shouldn't feel that way either. Like, I feel bad that I hate school because school is a place that you go to be educated and to be taught things and to have a good future and to be prepared for life. But you know what they're preparing me for?
Tell us.
Nah, jack shit, my nigga. Basically, what I learned today in school was nothing. All right, so I was in I'll walk you guys through my day. All right, first period, fifth period was guitar. And actually, no, I actually did learn some stuff in guitar. I have a really great teacher in guitar, and he's just teaching us about music history, which was fun. You know, that'll definitely benefit me at expanding my knowledge about music or whatever. Sixth period, there was a substitute for chemistry. All we had to do was watch this Ed puzzle and do this piece of paper worksheet thing. Didn't really learn anything from that, just like chemical equations and all that. Really not really useful stuff. Went to lunch, signed up for track, which was pretty cool. But then the bullshit came along. After lunch, I go to my seventh period, right? And it's participation in democracy. It used to be Hawaiian history, but we switched for the second semester. I walk into this class and she's like, okay guys, today we're going to be watching a couple of videos and I want you guys to take 3 notes, like 1, 2, 3 of the stuff that you learned from these notes. And the first video wasn't terrible. It was just talking about how Joe Biden passed this law banning oil rigs from being built offshore places or something like that, and it was talking about how Apple is spying on us and had to pay this big ass. They got sued for a fucking couple $100 million for spying on people. We all knew this. We all knew Apple was spying on us. That's just fucking obvious, okay? And then the third thing that we learned was which I actually thought this was pretty interesting. There's scientists in universities that are making music that heals people with Alzheimer's. So it's basically it's called music as medicine for music, something like that, which was cool. But then we fucking started watching Jimmy Kimmel's show. The Jimmy Kimmel Show. Think about that. In fucking junior year of high school, participating in democracy, the Jimmy Kimmel Show. And we were watching people get interviewed off of the street. Hey, can you name a state in a country? And it was a bunch of these fucking retards sitting in front of a camera with a map placed in front of them, and the person behind the camera was like, name a country of the world map. And not one of them could name a fucking country! There was this every single one of them was like, Africa? And they were like, no, that's a continent. What the fuck? Why are we watching this in junior year of high school, dude? I'm about to bro. Why are we learning this? This isn't learning. We're not even learning. We're watching fucking Jimmy Kimmel in junior year of high school. We're watching niggas get interviewed. We're watching people can't even. Oh my god, it was the stupidest shit ever. And then we started watching videos on. You're not gonna believe this shit. It was this scenario, right? And the question was, who got more offended, the man or the woman? And it was this video of these 2 people on a trail. One was an Asian woman, a Korean woman, and one was this white dude from San Francisco. And might I add, the woman wasn't directly from Korea. She was also an American citizen. But this white dude jogs up to her. They're on a trail, and he's like, where are you from? And she's like, oh, I'm from someplace in America. I forgot what state it was exactly. But she was like, I'm someplace in America. I think it was like Kansas or some shit. And he was like, no, where are your people from? And she was like, well, my grandma is from Seoul or something like that, which is in Korea. And he was like, oh, Korean, I knew it. I was gonna guess Japanese or Korean, but I was leaning more towards Korean. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I have this great Korean barbecue place right by my house. Oh yeah. And then he fucking did this dumbass bow. Like he did like a chicken nigga ting. He's like tried speaking some fucking English or some fucking Korean. And then this bitch is like, okay, where are you from? And he's like, oh, I'm from San Francisco. And she's like, no, where are your people from? And he's like, oh, I'm American. I'm just from America. And then he thought about it. He's like, oh, well, I guess my grandfather's from England. And then this bitch goes, hello, governor. And she starts doing the stupidest fucking English accent ever. It was the cringiest, dumbest video ever. And it was like, who got more offended, the man or the woman?
What the fuck's even
We're not learning anything. Exactly. What the fuck is the point of us watching this dumbass skit? What is this teaching us? How is this going to benefit our future? And then one of the last things that she taught us, or that the teacher assigned us, was a test, a citizenship test. So basically, in order to get citizenship in the United States of America, you have to pass this written test. It's 100 questions, and it's basically just the entire history of America. And it was composed into 60 questions. The first question was just who was the first president of the United States? When was the Constitution written? When was the Bill of Rights? When was slavery? What did Abraham Lincoln do? What did Thomas Jefferson do? Just all these fucking questions that we literally learned in grade school. And the teacher said, yeah, you guys, and this was a pre-test, right? This is just to test our knowledge on America.
Yeah.
And she was just like, yeah, this is stuff that you guys learned in elementary school, so this should be easy. And that's all we did. That's literally all we did. What did we do in that class? We watched some dumbass skit, a racist dumbass skit, I might add. But I mean, I don't really give a fuck about it. And then we did questions. We went back to fucking first grade. What the fuck, bro?
What the
Why are we fucking learning this shit, dude? I cannot express how annoyed I was. Like, I genuinely wanted to walk out of the class and just say, fuck this shit, I'm going home.
Yeah.
I was so incredibly happy to leave that school.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's also crazy how they put you in a participating in democracy class.
Yeah, like, what? I mean, they were talking to us about the definition of a democracy, and the definition of a democracy is the idealistic belief that the right to choose and for the people, power to the people, all that, which is cool. You know, maybe teach us why it's important, maybe teach us some examples of democracy throughout history. What are some good things about democracy? What are some bad things about democracy? Maybe broaden our understanding of democracy instead of teaching us surface level topics and then just trying your best to entertain us with stupid fucking videos that aren't going to benefit our future. Like, what? Exactly. I genuinely just want a good education. How hard is it for me as a junior in high school to get a decent fucking education in 2025? What the fuck, bro? I'm so confused.
It's also weird that they put you in that class, because remember all the videos you posted about Trump and all that stuff?
Yeah.
It's like, why the fuck did they put you in that class?
No, I was already in that class. It was like I said, it's the same teacher, it's just different subject because it switched the second semester.
Oh yeah, you got new classes now.
Anyway, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I mean, there's not really much that school can teach you nowadays in order to be successful. Isn't it sad, Dorian? Like, genuinely think how fucking disappointing that is. You sit in a classroom, you sit in the school. Teachers don't really give that much of a fuck about you because they're not paid enough. Students in the school don't really give that much of a fuck about you. So you're just sitting in a school where people don't really give a shit if you learn anything or not. People don't care about what they're teaching you or how they're teaching it. They're just teaching it just to teach it, because if they don't, they'll get fired. Why? What is the point of this? We might as well just not go to school at all. We might as well just be on our fucking phones all day and get all of our
that is true. Especially because you can just be on your phone in class anyway, so what's the point?
Exactly. Like, what? There's
genuinely, what's the point?
Yeah, there's no point in going to school anymore. And that's like the craziest fucking statement ever, but it's true. There's no point in going. I mean, maybe it's just in Hawaii, maybe it's just in Maui, the public school system's fucked. I understand that private schools are pretty good here, but still, man, why do I have to pay thousands of dollars a year in order to get a decent fucking education?
It is dumb. Besides social interaction with friends, there's really no fucking point. Yeah,
I believe that I'm already pretty fucking smart enough. Yeah, good for you, bro.
Because even I remember it's freshman year, sophomore year, it's just like, what the fuck's the point of any of this shit? It's so stupid.
Bullshit. It's just bullshit on bullshit.
I mean, you walk in, you walk out, and it's just like, what the fuck did I learn?
Nothing.
Fucking nothing. For the rest of the school year, what is your plans? Like, what do you like? How do you think the rest of the school year is going to go for you?
Well, the rest of the school year, I'm just going to focus on my grades, focus on passing all my classes.
Yeah.
And it's just pretty fucking easy off of what I just told you.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm just going to pass my classes, might join the track team. The coach doesn't seem too enthusiastic about me joining. I don't know. He's also pretty overweight, which kind of doesn't make sense because he's a fucking track coach. So
Bro, all coaches
wouldn't
are
you want
unfit, bro.
Yeah, I know. The knowledge, I know it's really. I mean, if I was a coach, I would want to be fit.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Like,
you want to
just-
set a good example.
That's just me. Yeah, like why would I listen to some fat dude telling me what to do?
Yeah, it's like
I don't-
listening
I
to a
don't
broke
respect
person tell you how to get rich. It's like, what the fuck?
you. Yeah, like what the fuck do you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, but obviously it's different.
yeah,
And
it's a
you
little
know, he's
different.
probably a great coach. Honestly, like his appearances don't really have anything to do with it. It's about his mind
Mhm.
that I should respect. But I have no issues with him. It's just my opinion. Like if I was a coach, I'd want to be physically at my best capacity. Yeah. Anyway, just pass my classes. Might join the track team. Yeah, I don't really have any big plans for the school year. Just get it done. It's a
Yeah.
huge waste of my time. Honestly, I could be doing such better things.
Then tell us.
I'm
Some
walking-
context. Hold on. Some context. He just called me, and apparently the school's on some bullshit. So tell us what's going on.
Again for the 15th time. So I'm walking out of school and my mom calls me and my mom's like, yo, I just got a call from one of the vice principals. I won't name drop her, but she's like, I'll call her Miss Yu. Miss Yu said that your teachers are concerned about you because you're walking around campus alone and you're not participating in group projects in your math class. And they said that they advised that I go talk to the mental health counselor. And they advised that I maybe switch schools or something like that.
Oh my fucking
So that's
God.
already an attack in itself. They're trying to put some mental illness bullshit on me and say that I have depression or that he should talk to the mental health counselor to make sure that he has somebody to go to. And they're trying to put this bullshit on me just because I want to be alone and I don't want to be around a bunch of fucking idiots, because that's what the majority of the school is filled of. Fucking idiots that have no idea how to agree and disagree and how to accept people for their indifferences. Just because I don't want to work in some fucking group project. You know what the group project was too, Dorian?
What?
The group project was in my math class, right? First period, first thing in the fucking morning, we're talking about TikTok. We're talking about Instagram. We're talking about a bunch of social media bullshit. And we're looking at these statistics. We're looking at these charts that were made in 2018 about how much 13 to 17-year-old teenagers usage of social media. It was a measurement of their usage of social media every day. And it was like, this is how many people say they use the app, and this is how many people say they don't use the app, or some shit like that. It was in 2018. And they were like, based on these charts, what do you think the most used social media app will be in 2025? And we had to go to the fucking whiteboard and write these statistics down, or these predictions down, I should say. And I didn't fucking want to do it. I never do these group projects on the whiteboards. What should I say? The outlayer of, or I don't know, the premise of this classroom is there's whiteboards. There's about, I'd say, 15 whiteboards all across the walls of the lines of the all across the walls of the classroom. Excuse me. And it's basically just to do math equations and all that in group projects. And there's like 4 people at each whiteboard, and it's just to do group projects, okay? And the group projects aren't even fucking group projects. Most of the group projects are just one guy doing all the work and the rest of the people doing fuck all. So I don't want to be in that. I don't want to participate in that, right? So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I can learn the material by myself with a fucking calculator, and I'll do the equations by myself. I'm smart enough. I'm capable enough to do this. I don't need a partner. And so I'm doing completely fine, getting good grades in this class, and just because I don't want to participate in some stupid-ass group activity, they're trying to pin mental health on me. And they're trying to make me switch schools. And they're trying to say that they have deep concern about me. What the fuck?
Wasn't they just trying to persecute you, though?
Exactly. And you know what the funny thing is? They literally called my mom saying, yeah, the students in that class don't want to work with Kai. And then they fucking switch the narrative and say, I don't want to work with them. What the fuck do you mean?
I was just thinking about that too. It's like, from what I've heard, nobody at that school likes you. So like, who's trying to work with you anyway?
The fucking teacher in that class deliberately targeted me, whether the school wants to admit it or not, which they don't want to. They're deliberately targeting me, number one. Number two, students in my class literally said they don't want to work with me and literally talk shit to me all the time. You know what's fucking crazy is that one of my counselors, a male counselor by the way, because female counselors, female vice principals don't know how to run a fucking school. The one of the male counselors was like, "Hey, these students, a bunch of these students were cussing you out and saying all this bullshit against you, saying that you're a bad person, blah, blah, blah. They don't like you. What's your perspective on this?" And he actually talked to me about it, got my perspective, and said, "Hey, I respect you for this. I'm learning a lot from this conversation. You seem like a smart individual, and there's no issues between you and me. And you have every right to want to work by yourself in that math class if you don't want to work with those other people." Which I should have that right. That why the fuck is that a problem, first of all?
Yeah.
And second of all, it made me realize, I'm like, okay, if this guy's telling me that a bunch of these students are talking shit, then I guarantee that fucking Miss U has heard a bunch of these students talk shit about me and has never brought it to my attention, never brought it to my parents' attention, never called a meeting between me and those students to try to resolve this tension or anything. They just fucking gossip about me and try to dig up some dirt and throw some dirt on my name to try to make me seem like I'm some fucking like I'm some bully, like I'm some dude that's such a bad person because he wants to work by himself because he doesn't want to be with a bunch of fucking retards in his class. It's so stupid, bro.
Yeah. Hey, W counselor though. W fucking counselor, man. Respect to him.
Mr. H. He's a G, bro.
Yeah, man.
And
That's cool as fuck.
but hey, it's all good. I mean, I'm not like, it's all good. It's just like a waste of my time. It's just kind of stupid that they're like calling up my mom while she's trying to work. And they're just making up all this bullshit. But hey, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. And kind of off topic,
Yeah,
but this
bro.
is why the gospel of Jesus is the most important thing ever, bro. Because listen, people can switch up on you. People are unreliable as fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus never changes, bro. Once you have him, you have him, bro.
When I was talking to Mr. Hawley, I mentioned that. He was like, yeah, he was like, why do you think these people hate you so much? And I'm like, it's because they don't know how to agree to disagree. And, what I may think is right, they may think is wrong. And instead of accepting that fact and coming to terms with the fact that, hey, maybe we have indifferences, but that doesn't mean I'm going to bash this guy's name or wish harm upon him like they did with Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ was preaching stuff that he thought was true, which ended up being true.
He knew it was true.
Jesus Christ knew it was true,
yeah.
And he was right all along. There was just these ignorant fucking morons that were brainwashed by society standards that were like, oh, fuck you, Jesus. You're preaching something peacefully that goes against what we have already believed in. Fuck you. You're a piece of shit. We're going to say all these lies and all these fucking horrible stuff to you. We're going to kill you because you're preaching something that is different than what we believe in. What the fuck kind of bullshit was that? And he was right too. Yeah. There's been so many examples of this throughout history. You can go back to when we were trying to figure out time relativity, right? Or when we were trying to figure out how our solar system works, right? And there was this big belief system on how the solar system works. And it was the first belief system of the solar system. And that belief system ended up being wrong. And there was someone that proved it wrong. But at the time, when he first pitched this idea to other people, they were like, you're a fucking idiot and you're wrong and you're a witch and you're saying something that's different to what we believe in. So we're going to kill you and we're going to make you seem like you're some horrible person. And he died. Dude died before he ever got credit for being right. They found out hundreds of years later, oh shit, we were actually wrong for hundreds of years and this dude was right and we fucking killed him because we were too ignorant to understand. We were too fucking brainwashed to give this dude a chance to speak his mind. Bro, it's so dumb. History repeats itself, bro.
It does.
Like, it's fucking crazy, man. They did it to Jesus Christ. They did it to a bunch of philosophers. It's crazy, bro.
But, if anything, they did this to the disciples of Christ too. All the disciples had to suffer crazy deaths as well. So they killed all the disciples, and anyone who spoke or anyone who was with Jesus was persecuted. So even the followers of Jesus got persecuted and killed in brutal ways. So it happens to fucking, like, anyone who actually stands up and fights for what they believe in and what's actually true, they all get persecuted.
And not even just for standing up for what you believe in and what you believe your truth is. It's the fact that you're standing up for something that other people don't agree with. And we live in a world now And I think it's because of COVID. I think this was planned. I think this is just a way of history repeating itself in
Oh
just
yeah, by the
another
way, there's a
fucking
new
way.
virus in China again.
Seriously?
Yeah, there's another one.
Oh my God.
5 years
Oh
later, we're
God, man.
doing this again. Round fucking two, bro. Isn't that some crazy shit?
I didn't even know that, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's just it's done on purpose, and it's done to divide American citizens because now we live in a world where the government needs us to be divided. Like back in fucking the 40s when World War II or World War I was going on, when there were world wars, everybody needed to be together because everybody needed to fight for America because America was under some deep fucking shit. We needed soldiers and shit, right? Now the government needs power and money and control, and they're like, okay, let's push this false narrative that you should not agree with what other people say, or you should if you should not agree to disagree with other people, and you should only adapt to one opinion and one opinion only, and don't be open-minded about anything. Don't ask questions. Sit down, shut up, listen to what your teachers tell you, go to college, get a 9-to-5 job, be a fucking slave, hate everybody that's around you, and just divide everybody, and don't listen to other people's ideologies because Donald Trump is a sexist and a racist, and he's done nothing, and if you support him, you're a sexist and a racist too. What the fuck, nigga?
Yeah, yeah.
It's
If you're
so
if you're
stupid. Like,
listen,
logically, it makes
breaking
no
news, if you're a
sense.
Trump supporter, you're a white supremacist.
Exactly. Or you support Hitler. Like, what the fuck? It's
Yeah.
so
That shit is
retarded,
crazy.
dude. Even transgenderism, we're making that normal. Dude, I was in the fucking library today, and the librarian was teaching it. So there's this website, right? And it's actually a very good website. It
Mhm.
actually kind of shows. Basically, it's a website where you can search up different topics that are being discussed right now or are being fought for, and it shows both sides of the spectrum. And one of the topics was fat people acceptance.
Okay.
Fat people acceptance, dude.
It's not even
We
like,
live in a
dude,
fucking
honestly,
world.
that's such a dumb concept because it's not even that we don't accept them. It's just it's not healthy and they're trying to
We
make
live in a
it seem
fucking
healthy.
world where being obese is okay.
Yeah.
Where fat people that are killing themselves are advocating for staying that way and not changing. We live in a world now where changing is a bad thing. Adaptation is wrong. Agreeing to disagree, having a different opinion, freedom of speech is wrong. What the
Growth and
fuck?
improvement is wrong. Being open-minded is wrong. Being
What the
perspicacious is wrong.
what the what the what
Speaking
the
your
fuck is
mind is
next?
wrong.
Yeah,
Living in
what's
reality
next?
is wrong.
Breaking news, the sky is green, and if you don't think the
Oh,
sky
hell
is
no.
green, we're killing your entire family.
Yo,
Every
that's
single
some real
person in your
shit, bro.
family is gonna die.
Yo, why would they low-key do that one day, bro? What the fuck?
It's so annoying, dude.
Yeah.
Like logically, you make zero sense at all.
I can't believe it. Dude, 1 week and then Trump's back, bro. I can't fucking wait.
I know, right?
Only
I'm
one
really
week,
excited. What do you
bro.
think about this whole TikTok ban thing?
Editor Shore here. I'll tell you what I think about this TikTok thing. TikTok getting banned also led to CapCut getting banned, and because CapCut's banned, I'm limited on the amount of features I can use, and I'm not fucking with that. So I think it was pretty fucking stupid.
Because
Honestly,
TikTok's. Do you think TikTok should be banned? Because Donald Trump says that it shouldn't be. But
yeah.
this is actually something I disagree with Trump on. I think TikTok should be banned because one, it's a way of China spying on us.
Yeah, I
I
know.
mean,
Because
Apple
for
spies
me,
on us
like,
as well. But yeah, go ahead. What do you
yeah.
think?
I will say this. I don't like TikTok at all. I can see why they want to ban it. But the weird thing to me is Biden was in office for 4 years and they're just now doing it when Trump's about to get in office. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me, because
Mm-hmm.
Biden's the one who was pushing the law to ban TikTok. So why is he doing it now instead of
Yeah,
like
why
a
did he
couple of
sign it
years
now?
ago?
Yeah.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
especially when Trump's like, no, we're going to keep it on and all that. Because to be fair, TikTok did play a part in helping him win. So I can see why he doesn't want it banned. At the same time, I see why they want it banned because, it's created by China, stealing data and all that bullshit. So
Well,
honestly, if it gets banned, then
yeah,
like honestly, to me, I really don't care whether it gets banned or not
yeah.
because I don't know. Like, there's a good side to TikTok in the sense that it also helped us, win the election for the right
Mm-hmm.
reason. At the same
Mm-hmm.
time, it is, just another scrolling brain rot app and all that
Yeah,
shit.
and that's what
So
people don't really mention. Like because in my American democracy class, we have to watch CNN, and the CNN news outlet plays into the emotional aspects of everything.
yeah,
Like they kind of touch on surface level topics about how it's owned by China and that there's conspiracy theories that China's spying on us or whatever. They don't ever talk about like which is actually, it's a very good point, that there's a lot of business owners on TikTok that would suffer in revenue
Yeah,
and
that's another
sales and
thing.
all
So for
that.
me, it's like
So
if they ban it, they ban it. If well, because here's the thing, it's gonna get banned on the 19th. Trump's coming in on the 20th. So I don't know. That's weird. It might get banned, but then it might come back. I'm not sure. That's weird. I don't know. That'll be interesting to see how it plays out.
yeah, and like I said, they were kind of just playing into the emotional aspect of things.
Yeah.
They never really got into the fact that TikTok kind of ruined our generation.
Yeah.
And you could say Instagram Reels did too, because Instagram Reels were also a thing, but TikTok is mainly where it started, and then
Yeah.
everybody
TikTok blew
started.
up the short form content.
Yeah, everybody started, posting short form content and all that, and it fucked up everybody's attention span and all that, which
Yeah.
I personally think was planned. But
Maybe. Yeah.
yeah, they never really touch up on that. They never, like, no news outlet. They should do brain studies on somebody who scrolls on their phone and somebody who doesn't scroll on their phone, and just see the difference in their brains. And see the, like, that would be a really interesting experiment, because
Yeah.
you talk to those type of people. You talk to the kind of people like our old friend Braden, for example, which he's probably gonna fucking watch this video.
Hey, listen, Braden, if you're watching, no hard feelings, man.
The last time me and him were hanging out, all of us were hanging out, he was on his phone constantly. He was scrolling on TikTok constantly. If there was no entertainment going on, he couldn't hold a conversation without looking at his phone constantly, and being distracted constantly, being entertained constantly. It's dopamine, dopamine, dopamine. And I was like, dude, why don't you just put your phone down? And he'd get all defensive. He'd be like, fuck you, I don't want to put my phone down. Like, dude, is it like, and a lot of people are like that. A lot of people just can't not be on their phone. They can't put their phone down. Like, if they're in a situation that they don't want to be in, or they're in a situation that's uncomfortable to them, or that they've never been in before, they're not familiar with, they'll just go on their fucking phone.
Yeah, dude,
It's
I
crazy.
remember in sophomore year, I was talking to this girl, and we were just like talking about social media and shit. And she was like, "Oh yeah, one time I got to the bottom of my For You page on TikTok," and she was like, "Yeah, I was just scrolling for like 3 hours, and like I scrolled so far down, I got a message saying like, or like a pop up saying, 'Hey, you've reached the bottom of your For You page,' or some shit." And I was just like, "What the fuck? How do you get to the bottom of a For You page?"
Yeah.
Like just sitting there for 3 hours, just scrolling straight. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and I don't understand how that's normalized nowadays, because it is normalized. It's normalized to just be, go on your phone, waste all the time in the fucking world, and just don't accomplish anything. Because even after the fact, you feel like you've just done nothing. Because I've been guilty of this in COVID. I fucking scroll and all that shit. But it's the fact that they're doing it unconsciously.
Yeah.
And then they wonder why they feel so lazy, and they wonder why they feel so useless, and they wonder why they're not doing anything with their lives.
Yeah. Dude,
Like,
whenever I scroll, it takes like it's like how we talked about school just saps your fucking energy away. Like when I scroll, I lose energy, bro. Like dead
yeah,
serious. Like if I'm standing up and I'm walking around, like I get like my blood is like flowing, so because of that I feel energized. Like I feel like actually getting shit done. But if I'm sitting down for like 20 minutes scrolling, like it feels like I'm losing energy. Like it makes me tired, it makes me slow and sluggish. Like I don't like it's fucking weird, bro. Like that shit
yeah, it's
genuinely
a
takes your
drug.
fucking energy away.
It's a drug.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah,
you lazy.
and people don't realize that, and
Yeah.
it's
And
fucking
even
scary.
if TikTok gets banned, without a doubt, there's going to be a new app that, comes out. Like, I'm not sure what it would be called or what, but there's probably going to be like a quote unquote a new TikTok that comes out if it does get banned. So, I mean, that's probably going to happen either way. But even if it gets banned, like I said, it might come back because once again, it gets banned on the 19th. Trump comes in the 20th. So, I don't know.
Yeah, the predicament for sure.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. How's the videos going for your channel?
Yeah, honestly, I need to. I'm planning on. So I'm supposed to. I fucking forgot, and I gotta. I'm just kind of just wasting time. I got sidetracked on it, so it's my bad. But I am. I was making up some plans today on releasing some more YouTube shorts and editing some more gym videos, because I've been procrastinating on those a lot. I haven't been focused on that because I've just been busy. But
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely need to pump out some more content for sure. So it's going good, but definitely could be doing better,
Yeah.
because I still haven't even edited the forest video.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You sent me the footage. When I looked at the footage, it was super zoomed in and it wasn't zoomed out all the way. So I just decided not to use it. I'm just gonna upload my 5 minutes that I got.
I might have done that on accident. I'm pretty sure I can fix that.
All right, I'm probably just gonna upload it anyway, and then we can record part 2, and then I'll make sure to not be a dumbass next time and just stop recording. But it's all good.
Yeah, I believe I'll have some time to do part 2 because I have a call at 4 to talk some business with Christian, and then after that call, I'm probably just gonna start downloading some videos because I have a bunch of videos on my phone. I've been recording. I've been remembering to record. I just
Yeah,
fucking
you just gotta
forgot to
edit
them and post them. Yeah, so
Yeah.
gotta do that. And then once I'm finished with all the content,
Yeah, the Forest part 2, that shit's coming soon. I mean, part 1 hasn't even come out yet, but yeah, I'm probably gonna drop that tomorrow.
okay.
At the time of recording this, I also finished podcast episode 2, and I'm gonna get to work on part 3. I'm gonna start doing story times as well. Fucking, I can't wait, bro. Content. I already know what story I'm gonna tell for my first story time, and I'm even thinking about doing maybe like commentary videos as well, like of me just talking about shit, like just random topics. Yeah, I have a lot of ideas for content. I can't wait to really start uploading.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. I wish you luck in that.
Yeah, and I'm happy, especially on Instagram. I've been getting a lot of views, like a lot more fucking views than I thought I would be getting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
really good to hear,
fucking
bro.
buckshot video on Instagram got 1,500 views. That shit, bro. That video was so.
Yeah, it was. I like the cutoffs.
Yeah.
Me screaming in that was very funny.
Yo, you screaming was so legendary, bro.
Very funny.
Oh my god, we need to play more of that game. That game is so fun.
Yeah, it's easy to record too.
Yeah. Other than that,
Yeah.
what type of personal content on your channel, like, well, obviously gym and vlogs, but besides gym and vlogs, what kind of content are you gonna try to make?
Actually, gonna work with Christian because we have a bunch of content ideas. We're gonna do some interviews with people on Maui, and just like
Oh yeah, I
just
remember
asking
you do those
questions.
type of videos.
Yeah, asking people questions about like what they go through on Maui, like business owners, and just collaborating with them and making visually appealing content. So we'll do like interviews at the beach or something, or interviews with business owners, and we're going to be collaborating with them. We have a bunch of marketing ideas, doing all that stuff, but that's what the call is about mainly. We're gonna because we were supposed to film some content today, but he got sick, so that got canceled. But yeah, so I have a bunch of ideas for interviews and working with business owners and making promotional videos. As far as personal, I'm gonna definitely stick to gym and maybe some more vlogs, eating a day, fitness-based content for sure.
Yeah.
Because that's always fun to make. But I want to do it in a way that's unique and authentic. I don't want to just be like everyone else.
Yeah.
So
I do. A lot of the fitness influencers today are so fucking dumb. Just like
a lot of them. I really only like Jeff Napard, and there's this one dude. I think his name's Casey, something like that. But I mean, Sam Sulek's pretty good too. But yeah, a bunch of them are super. I mean, even Sam Sulek, he does steroids and all that stuff. And
yeah,
a lot of people, there's like a steroid epidemic with teens. So that's really bad as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, if you're like an influencer and you use steroids, it's almost like, to me, like, what the fuck's the point, bro? Like, you're cutting your lifespan in half. You're encouraging teenagers to start doing it. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like, if anything, you're doing more damage than you're doing good at this point.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Like, it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, I got some errands to run, so I think I'll just call you tomorrow if you're gonna go to bed now.
I bet. All right, thank you guys for listening. God bless you guys, and we'll see you next time.